Ukraine crisis, Russia condemns attack on Kiev embassy. Russia has reacted angrily to a violent protest outside its embassy in Ukraine, which saw windows smashed, the Russian flag torn down and cars overturned. Russia accused Ukrainian police of doing nothing to stop the attack and called it a grave violation of Ukraine's international obligations. Meanwhile, NATO released images which it says back up Ukrainian claims that Russian tanks crossed into Ukraine. Moscow has denied sending the tanks to help pro-Russian rebels in the east. A range of images show the T-64 tanks first at a Russian military staging area near Rostov-on-Don, and then apparently inside Ukraine earlier this week. Unlike Ukrainian armored vehicles, the tanks have no markings or camouflage. NATO says the pictures raise significant questions about Russia's role in eastern Ukraine. Saturday's disturbance in Kiev occurred when several hundred protesters hurled eggs and paint at the Russian embassy. One petrol bomb was also hurled, windows smashed and flags torn down. The protesters, some wearing balaclavas, overthrew cars with diplomatic plates. One protester held a sign saying, "Russia is a killer." Russia's protest against the incident was echoed by the U.S. State Department. The United States condemns the attack on the Russian embassy in Kiev and calls on Ukrainian authorities to meet their Vienna Convention obligations to provide adequate security. It said the incident came less than a week after pro-Russia rebels launched a series of attacks on Ukrainian forces at Luhansk International Airport. The airport has been under the control of government forces, but the rebels hold most of the rest of the city. The eastern regions of Donetsk and Luhansk declared independence last month. In March, Russia annexed the Crimean Peninsula in the wake of the removal of Ukraine's pro-Moscow President Viktor Yanukovych. The anti-terrorist operation by Ukrainian government forces has left at least 270 people dead over the past 2 months. Mr. Poroshenko had said that fighting must end this week following his inauguration last Sunday.